Hestia. Hestia was the eldest daughter of Titans Cronus and Rhea. She was the Greek goddess of hearth, home, domestic life, and family. Hestia personified the fire burning in the hearth of every home in Greece. During sacrifices in the household, the biggest portion of the food was dedicated to her, on receiving the first offering while pouring sweet wine in her name. The gods Apollo and Poseidon asked her hand for marriage, but she refused them, and requested Zeus for her to be forever a maiden. She was one of the virgin goddesses together with Artemis and Athena. Hades. The underworld was a place where all human souls went when they die. It was set apart from the land of the living. There was one god who lived here, and that was the god Hades. Hades was one of the sons of King Cronus, ruler of the Titans, and his wife, Queen Rhea. He was the Greek god of the dead, hidden wealth, and ruler of the underworld. Hades do not care much about the land of the living, but he was strict in his realm, because he do not allow any souls to leave the underworld. Yet, when it came to the rights of the dead, he defended them.
Demeter. Demeter was the middle daughter of Greek Titans, Cronus and Rhea. She was the goddess of grain, harvest, and agriculture. She was known as the goddess of sacred law, and the cycle of life and death too. Demeter had a daughter named Persephone, who was fathered by Zeus. When her daughter was abducted by Hades, Demeter grieved so much that the earth became infertile and all plants died. The season of winter was a reflection of her misery during the time of her daughter's disappearance. Poseidon. Poseidon was the second son of Titans Cronus and Rhea. He was the Greek god of the sea, storms, earthquake, and horses. Poseidon was said to be a violent personality, being impulsive and a hot-headed god that would make turbulent waves in the sea. As the protector of all waters, Poseidon was depended upon by sailors for safe passage. Hera. Hera was the youngest daughter of Titan leader Cronus and his queen, Rhea. She was the Greek goddess of marriage, women, and childbirth. Being the wife of Zeus, she was known as the queen of all Olympian Greek gods and goddesses, yet their marriage was not a happy one. Hera was famous with her jealousy and vengeful nature, and her wrath was specifically pointed towards the women who had an affair with her husband. Zeus. Zeus was the youngest child of Titan couple, King Cronus and Queen Rhea. He was the king of all Greek gods. He was also called the supreme deity who ruled over Mount Olympus and earth. Zeus was the Greek god of sky and thunder. He was connected with justice, honor, lightning, and weather. Zeus was known for his infidelity and seduced both mortal and immortal goddesses. From his affairs, he fathered a lot of demigod and great Greek heroes like Heracles and Perseus. Athena. Athena was the daughter of Zeus and Titan goddess Metis, who was an Oceanid too. Athena's birth was an unusual one because she came out of Zeus' head, and it was split open due to a severe headache. Athena was the Greek goddess of war and wisdom. She was known for her strategic skills in war and the patron goddess of heroic ventures. Her belief was humans should only go to war as a last means, and to fought only for a noble cause. Athena created the chariot, ship, plow, rake, and the skills like pottery and weaving. She was a virgin goddess together with Hester and Artemis. Ares. Ares was the Greek god of war. He was the oldest son of Zeus and his wife, Hera. Ares was destructive, brutal, and enjoys violence in war. Ares had a lot of children from different women. Mostly of them were mortals, but his one true love was the goddess Aphrodite, who was married to Hephaestus. The love triangle of Ares, Aphrodite, and Hephaestus was famous in Greek mythology. Hermes. Hermes was the son of Zeus from one of the Pleiades, Maia, daughter of Atlas. He was known as the messenger of the gods. Hermes was one of several who can pass between the living world and the underworld without a hindrance. Hermes was known as the protector of thieves, merchants, and travelers. Also, he invented the lyre, music, astronomy, boxing, numbers, and even fire. Aphrodite. Aphrodite was born through the genital of the Titan king Uranus when his own son, Cronus, castrated him with a sickle. Then the genitals were thrown into the ocean where Aphrodite appeared. Aphrodite was the Greek goddess of love, sexual desire, and beauty. She represented the ideal perfect body for a woman to the Greeks. When she arrived in Olympus, everyone were attracted to her except Zeus and the three virgin goddesses, Athena, Artemis, and Hestia. To avoid starting a mess, Zeus decided to marry the goddess to his son, Hephaestus. This did not stop Aphrodite to have numerous illicit affairs with others, mortal nor immortal. While married to Hephaestus, Aphrodite had affairs with gods Ares, Hermes, Poseidon, and Dionysus.